This is actually a really nice camp spot. I guess there was something there that's a concrete pad. Nice and grassy and beautiful. Plenty big, that's for sure. So yeah, great camp spot. We won't be coming back to this spot tonight because we're gonna be meeting somebody. But first things first, we gotta do some yoga.
We're 4 miles from the trailhead. We camped here so we could be closer to the trailhead. However, between here and there, there's nowhere to camp. So this was the nearest spot, which turned out to be really nice. The trailhead itself is just a wide spot on the side of a dirt road.
We're here. This is the trailhead parking. So initially, if we didn't have our big house here, this...
Y'all, I just drove the whole length of this with this open all the time.
Are all the shoes in there?
Yeah, mine are in here. Let's see.
I have mine on.
Well, I needed to get my shoes anyway.
As I was saying, if we didn't have our giant house parked here, you could probably fit maybe 3 vehicles here. It's just a wide pullout. But luckily it's not the weekend, so we should be the only people at this trail. And it's not a very popular trail. But this is where it starts here. So there's 2 sites we're going to be seeing. Sandcastles are 2.4 miles and Twin Falls is 3.7 miles. You getting your backpack situated?
Getting my backpack situated.
So we don't have that many miles. Last time we did a hike, it was 11. And this one we're looking at about 6.5. So we don't really need that many things. We're gonna pack a couple of snacks, some water, as always.
And of course, our Survivor filter, water filtration system. We haven't pulled it out in a while. I do drink a lot of water. So if we find a creek and I run out of water, I will filter our own water. This is called the Boston Mountain region. That's kind of misleading. What we're really in is plateaus that have seen extreme erosion through rainfall over a long period of time. So really, this is just the tallest plateau out of all the other portions of the Ozarks, which runs up into central Missouri. The only reason that this portion is so much taller than everything in Missouri is because when the Waterfalls Mountains, which is south of here, central Arkansas, were formed, those got pushed up to where they were taller than all this, but it also uplifted the Boston Mountain region. But everybody still calls them mountains here.
This is an old rock wall. So back in the day, before this was national forest, there were homesteaders all throughout the Ozarks, and they would use these walls to kind of define their property.
And there's a possibility that all this used to be a field, and this is the remains of rocks that they pulled out of the field so they didn't have a rocky field. I don't know if that's a fact, but that is common in the Texas Hill Country. We had seen a lot of rock walls that were made from them picking up every single rock out of a field so that they could have a good place to till land and have their cattle graze. What's crazy is in the Waterfalls right now, we left there yesterday, the pollen is so thick, the trees are fully bloomed, and then we drive up here only 2 hours and the trees aren't fully bloomed and there's no pollen yet. At least I haven't seen any pollen.
It's definitely pretty much non-existent here because we had the windows open and there was no pollen, and then when we were in the Waterfalls, we had the door open, the patio door, and there was just pollen all on the floor right there. So hopefully that will end pretty soon.
So that valley down there, that's the watershed to Richland Creek. One of our very first vlogs we ever did, we recorded down there at the Richland Creek campground area.
Which I'm hoping we can get back to this spring sometime. I'd love to go back there. It's been a while.
Basically what we're going to end up doing is going into an area like this, and that's where the Sandcastles are.
Okay.
It looks like this is the trail. Check here. Do you smell that smell?
Yeah, I was about to say it smells amazing. And I guess that's part of it too.
Yeah. Oh, look at those flowers blooming on that tree. It is so quiet here.
Very quiet.
I think we're going this way though. Right there looks like the Sandcastles. Now that's cool. This is what we were standing on top of.
Ooh, it's cool in here. Wow. There's water running back there too.
Oh, it's up in here. It's running along the wall. Legend has it that criminals and, was it Civil War, people that fled the Civil War?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. They hid off in these sandcastle caves. Is that a fact? I don't know. That goes in there.
Oh, wow. There are a ton of these. Jeez.
It's a hogs.
That's not good.
That's what that sound was.
How many are there? Oh my god, are they coming up this way?
No.
Are they gonna come up here?
I don't know.
We need to go.
Oh, they're rolling around in the mud. That's so cute. See them down there rolling around in the mud?
Aren't we going down there into the freaking waterfall?
We were, y'all. That's the biggest wild pack of boars we've ever seen in our lives. Y'all asked, are we afraid of bear or anything? No, I'm afraid of a herd of wild, angry hogs. So all the things that run in the wild, yeah, there's one more. So everything that is out here, most of the time wants to try to get away from you, and it's kind of predictable, especially if, like, you see a black bear, you don't run, you back up. But when you get on a pack of wild hogs, there's no prediction of what they're going to do. You just need to get out of the way as soon as possible. We were going to continue hiking down, but they're going the same direction we were going to go.
I really wanted to see the waterfall.
I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's insane. I've never seen a wild pack that big. I've only seen like 3 or 4 at a time. Never, I mean, that was over 10.
Yeah.
Back to the Sandcastle cave topic. So how the sandstone was created. It's a sedimentary rock, so ancient sand was falling into the ocean when this was all under the ocean, and then its own weight started compiling on top of it, cementing it all together, making it into this hardened rock. Kellie's still sitting there thinking about those hogs.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go a little bit further and see.
Well, I hate to come this far and not see the top of the waterfall.
Yeah. Now this waterfall we have been to before, it's called Twin Falls, and that was in one of our earlier vlogs. We'll link it right here.
But this is the top of the waterfall, so you're gonna get the upper view, not down in the creek view.
And by the way, I'm not forcing Kellie to do this. We agreed on it together, right?
I'm just keeping my eyes and ears open, because we heard them coming from a long way.
Yeah. I've seen old Yeller. Kept that boy up in that tree for hours.
On the Hiking Project app, it mentioned there was a camp spot right before the falls. Now, this is one of the feeders of Richland Creek, and it is gorgeous. Oh, it's cold. Feels good though. Y'all, it has been at least 3 years since we've been down there. We used to camp at Richland Creek all the time, and we would hike all the way to these falls just to hang out down there. And it is a gorgeous view from down there.
What is so neat about this part of the rock layer is down there is all sorts of ancient sea life that you'll find. Normally just plants that do this little swirl thing. I forgot the name of them, but you'll find them all in that rock. I want to come down closer to the water and see if I can find a fossil for y'all to see. Now y'all probably can't see this. Right here, there's fossils here. No, I think y'all can see that right there. There's some fossils. Let's see if I can find something a little bit bigger. Found one right here. See that swirl? That is an old plant. I'm not real sure. It swirled up and had a whole entire swirl. It just swirled up and then it kind of bloomed out as it swirled up. There's some more fossils right here. All just ancient organisms. They are all over the place. In an ancient seabed, that's what this all was. They would die, fall to the bottom, sediment would slowly start covering everything up, and then eventually it became fossilized. And there's Kellie, enjoying life.
This has been a dream. This creek is beautiful. I forgot how pretty it is. It's just like heaven, and I can't wait to come back. But right now, it's 2 o'clock and we need to head back to the truck because we have to go and find somewhere to set up camp this evening. So we'll see you guys back at the truck.
Y'all, we did a really long hike. A lot longer than we thought. At least not that bad, I guess. It was 7.4 miles total, and I think our total elevation gain was 1,551 feet. Ow.
Kellie Hayes, I don't know how you do it, girl. I'm hurting.
I don't know how you do that, Kellie.
I was
going to put more water in it.
While Cody gets all that stuff put up, my lips are very chapped. Dying for some chapstick. I gotta get that. And then we're gonna go find camp. We're not sure yet. We have an idea, but we want to be by a creek. So we have a couple of spots we're gonna go check out, thinking we can get there in a rig. Change of plans, you guys. We never know what we're doing. So instead of finding a new place to camp, we came right back to the spot that we were this morning, which was probably 4 miles down the road. It's a great spot. The person that was going to meet us cannot meet us tonight, but he can meet up with us tomorrow. So stay tuned for the next video, because that'll be the next video. Cody's gonna finish stretching. I've already stretched. I'm feeling better now that I've stretched. And then we're gonna cook dinner tonight. And if you see me swatting my face, there's like tons of buffalo gnats out here, thousands. And I'm highly allergic to buffalo gnats. If you watched last year, we all went kayaking. I got bit over 30 times. And I had to go to the hospital to get a steroid shot because I was literally swollen everywhere. So we're gonna try to avoid that. And then we're gonna cook dinner in here after we shower.
I love doing hikes like that. I really do. I don't even care how much I hurt right now. I love that.
I'm not as bad as I was in the last hike we did, but my legs still hurt. But I'm functioning. I'm not laying in bed, so that's good. Oh, I didn't tell you what I'm making for dinner. Tonight, I'm going to be making black bean enchiladas and turmeric rice. Now, the black bean enchiladas is in my cookbook, and I have not made it in a long time. I think I was hooked on the beef enchiladas I'd been making. So I was like, we'll try this. Haven't had it in a while. For our filling, I got some black beans that I've rinsed. We've got a can of diced green chilies. We're going to open those up. We're going to throw that whole can with the beans. And sour cream is going to go in here. This will be our filling. We're just going to mix all that together.
And while Kellie does that, I'm going to get our salsa going because I can't have this dish without salsa. Where's the salsa?
Good luck in there.
Oh man.
Should be close to the front, but good luck.
Oh, there it is. So good. So good.
So.
Mateo's. This is one of my favorites besides Julio's.
What I love about these enchiladas is the cheese. So I fell in love with this cheese probably like 4 years ago, and I'm just obsessed with it. But Manchego, and I like the aged Manchego. It's so good. It's so good. You can just eat it with like grapes. Like you can, if you have like a wine day and you make a tapas platter, this is a good cheese on your tapas platter. Cody's laughing at me.
I'm only laughing because she said a wine day.
Yeah, you know, you have your wine and your tapas platter. It's a good munching. Ooh, wait. It's a good munching cheese. I think it might work. For once, the tab that you pulled open cheese actually worked. Congratulations, Machego. Boar's head. Alright, so the filling's pretty much done. I'm going to shred some of the cheese. Some of the cheese is going to go in the filling, and then the rest of the cheese will go, of course, on top of the enchiladas before they bake. And I'm just cutting the wax off the end. Take your one.
I'm trying to remember the taste.
It's like nutty.
Dude, that would be good on a wine day. You're so right.
Oh, good.
It's got a good sharp bite to it. Man, that puts a smile on my face.
Yeah, it's definitely delicious. So that's going to take a minute. We're just going to fry up some tortillas, and then we can make our enchiladas. While we're doing the tortillas, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the rice. So I'm making the turmeric rice. I'm pretty much obsessed with that rice right now, and that's the only rice I've been making to pair, especially with like a Mexican dish. So we're going to melt some butter, and then I'm going to get some garlic going.
And I'm finally going to get into this bag.
I did put salt and pepper in here, and now I'm going to do some cumin. So this garlic will be for the rice. I thought I would go ahead and just get that going while we're waiting on the tortillas to crisp up. So my butter is hot. I'm going to throw my garlic in here and the turmeric. And we're just going to give that a stir and let the garlic become fragrant. And then we're going to add in some rice. Alright, we've got red enchilada sauce, and I'm just going to coat the bottom of the pan with it. And rice is going to go in. We're going to let the rice cook with the garlic and the turmeric and the butter for maybe a minute, maybe less. And then we're going to add in our broth. I'm going to go ahead and fill the tortillas that I have right now. It is time to put our broth into our rice. And we're going to bring that to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, you know how you do rice. Turn it down, cover it, let it sit until all the liquid is soaked up in the rice. Let's get this oven going. Perfect. I'm going to set this for 350. We're going to let that heat up while we finish dressing the enchiladas. If you notice on the enchiladas, I started out with my corn, yellow corn tortillas, and I ran out of those, so we use these other corn tortillas. I just wanted to use the ones I had already open. Now I'm just going to pour my enchilada sauce on top. Then we have the Machego cheese. I'm probably going to shred some more. Doesn't look like it might be enough. Yep. I think that's good. Time to put these bad boys in. I'm going to let them go for about 15 or 20 minutes, just until the cheese is bubbly, and we'll eat then. I'm just going to check it periodically. Ooh. We're going to go with this yellow corn first. The fun part. These are the black bean enchiladas with that Machego cheese. It's our favorite cheese when we can find it in the grocery store. And turmeric rice. Wow, I forgot how good that is.
That's pretty fancy. You know how nice it is to go to bed?
We're so tired.
Really tired. Once again, just like the airplane crash hike, we're pooped. Not as bad. That hurt a little bit.
That was worse. I could not even move.
Well, we have a big surprise tomorrow, meeting someone that y'all love. But you'll have to wait until the next vlog for that. So we'll catch y'all on the other.
See you next time.